Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Thanks once again for everybody for your kind comments, for your likes and subscribes. I really appreciate it. So today I want to start on my Williams walls, and I glued fabric to an Amazon packaging. I think I showed it to you when I was going over the papers. So I couldn't find the damask I thought I had. I found this and tea dyed it. It's an old, it's actually just fabric I had. Similar to a damask, but not quite the same. And then this is the one that I had showed you before. And I'm leaning towards using the white as the cover. That was where I was going from the beginning. And I found two images online. One is from my Creativa Fabrica subscription, and one is from, I've linked them before, the Blue Box. It's where I showed you that digital that for the flowers that one time. And she had this William Wallace, or sorry, William Wallace. He's totally different character. This William Morris is one of his line drawings, but it's too pale to go on the cover. So that would work if I use the blue as the outside. And I don't mind that, but you lose a lot of the image, which is okay because then this becomes the focal point, which it should be. And then the other one that I found is this one, and this one was from Creative Fabrica. And I kind of like that one, the simplicity of it. But now that I'm looking at it, actually, I think I like this one better. Just because that is actual William Morris. This one's probably AI generated. I don't mind it, but I do prefer this one. I really prefer this one, actually, now that I look at it. This one on here, I feel also it would need something behind it, and I don't know what I would put behind it. So, and I kind of think this would work really nicely as the inside of the journal. I don't know how exactly how I'm going to do the spine. So I think what I might do is sew this on, because I think simplicity might be the better thing with this. I might put, I think some lace behind this might be really interesting as well. Just hang on a second. I gotta see what I've got for lace. I have an overwhelmingly large amount of lace, like so much lace. This one was actually kind of more of a coppery color, and then I like dyed it with something. I don't even remember what, and turned it blue. The other option is just to put that. No, I want an open spine, so that won't work on the spine. No, those don't work. So much lace. This little tiny bin of lace I got in two different things at the thrift store. Cost me maybe $6, if that. Probably even less. I think it was like $3 for all of that. Okay, I don't like the lace on there. But again, very much like the other one, I kind of want something behind that. So I have all my digitals. So let's look at our two options and see. Well, that's kind of interesting. Should probably look at only one at a time instead of trying to figure out whether they both work at the same time. Huh. Did I print that? I reprinted a bunch of papers on with my new printer as well. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That picks up in the all the colors in that too. And that would go against the white better than the blue, I believe. I printed this on canvas. I wonder if I would need to print that on canvas as well. And then perhaps trim it so that the white is gone. But I want to leave the William Morris. Could trim like white and white. I'm liking that. I am really liking that. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go print that on canvas and trim that. Okay, I'm back. And I decided I might as well sew it on. And I did leave a little bit of a white border because it looked a little weird without it. Now I need to determine that is 1/4 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch, but this is 3/4 of an inch. And I'm trying to figure out whether it would look better if it's 1/4 of an inch all around. I almost think it would. So let's see. Oh. Yeah, I cut the rest with my rotary cutter, which is much more accurate because I can use my Olfa ruler, and with this one I have to do this and hope I get it straight. That's what it would wind up looking like. Ignore the ruler. and then a bit like that. Again, ignore the ruler. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go cut it with my rotary cutter. I like that. I do like that. So, put that on there. When I am doing a journal topper, I don't ever put my journal topper on straight to the edges. I like crooked, and to me it gives it more dynamics. But by all means, if you want it to be like lined up and exactly even, that's what you need to do. When you're doing something with making journals, always do what is aesthetically pleasing for you. What is aesthetically pleasing for me is not necessarily going to be pleasing for you. So I think I've said that like 9 times now, and I'm sorry about that. I think the spine needs to be about 2 inches. So that is 16, that's about 18 inches. So if I do 2 inches for the cover, I am so bad at math. Okay, 16 minus 2 is 14. 14 divided in 2 is 7. Hey, look, that's almost like math. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be, can you see that? Perhaps you can see that. So that would be the extent of my, that would be my front cover, about like that. And then that for, oh, look at my math working. That's a good, really good indication my math works, because that's the spine. So from there to there. So if I fold from there, assuming the other rest is the spine, right? Like that. That should, does that work? No, that feels like that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 for the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I have stuffs left over. So no. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Let's see. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 for the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would work. So 8 needs to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives me lots of room. And then to there. So if I, okay, that looks better. Okay. That looks better. Just trying to figure out if that's about centered. I'm going to go sew it on and just like be done with it. I kind of like that. Yeah, I really like that. It's got the William Morris on there. It's got something that's similar to William Morris. That's William Morris paper. And then the inside is all in your face William Morris. which is probably upside down, like I don't even know. And then once I do my signatures, I want to cut a hole in here because my idea is to do a tab binding for my signatures. So I don't know if that's going to work. I've watched them done on YouTube. I've never done a tab binding before. So you get to watch me make a fool of myself. Now, papers. I have like lots. So I have discovered that this new Brother printer. Oh, sorry about that noise. That was my scoreboard deciding it was sleepy. I have discovered that the new Brother printer also does not print edge to edge, even though it's an inkjet. So I've got white borders all around, so I need to start by cutting all the white borders off. I'm going to use my Fiskars with the little wire in it, not my other one, because I can line the wire up exactly on the edge of the paper. This is printed on just copy paper. I was testing to see how it printed, the new printer printed. Everything else I've printed on Koala. Let me go get it so you can see it. I'll show it to you. So this is my, sorry about the glare. Let me take it out. It's still glary. So this is my paper of choice. It's Koala. It's meant for inkjet. It's matte, double-sided, so you can print on both sides with equal quality. You get 100 sheets in a pack, and it's really reasonably priced. It's 29 pounds, so 108 GSM, which is not a heavyweight paper. This one's not. This is just plain copy paper. This is just stuff that you get at like Walmart or whatever. So it's not, it would be 80 pounds. But these are all printed on the Koala on the 100 GSM, and look at that quality. Like, look at the brightness. These are from the Shabby Blue. So I want to combine the Williams Walls and the Shabby Blue together. So this is a little bit heavier weight than what I normally put in a journal, because normally I only put copy paper in a journal, but I wasn't sure how it would print on an inkjet. So I decided that I would use the Koala paper. So I may use some other lighter weight paper as a result, just to kind of balance out the weight. You can see, look at the little bit of white on the edge. I think I've mentioned before that when your printer pulls paper through to feed it, it is never, ever, ever straight. And this is proof of that. That's one of the reasons that I use the little wire line when I'm cutting the white off my papers, because I don't trust a printer to print straight ever. I have noticed this doesn't print edge to edge, but it prints further out than my laser printer printed. Like I'm getting a lot less border. Like that's maybe 1/16 of an inch, which is minuscule. It's probably very boring. So I think what I'll do is I will go off and I will trim all my papers, and perhaps gather together some papers and then figure out how I'm going to do my signatures, because that I'm not 100% sure of. So I may come back and show you what I'm doing a little bit further along. But I may just do it and then do the um, tab binding in another video, because I think it's going to take me a bit to figure my way around that. So I think what I'll do is I will sign off, go trim all my papers, figure out what else I'm putting in for papers. And until next time, I hope you have a really crafty day. Bye.